Today we have a different project that we are doing. Today we want to fix, we want to recess these rings on this. This is a bed, but this is the footrest for behind. The headboard has also been done, but for today we are going to fix these rings inside this this hole. So what we'll do first, we have the square. This is the square that we use, so that we're able to make sure they recess at the same level. So first, this is the square. So I'll have to first do the markings. So this is how it looks. Yeah. So I'll place the square here, and then I'll mark from there. I'll place the ring inside. So from here, I'm trying to find an angle whereby I'm going to pin. I'm going to pin this ring. So yeah, so the best part is here. Yeah, this is where to pin the ring. So I'll take the pen here and I'll do my marking there. Now, what I'll do is that I'm going to pin here. I'm not going to pin. I'm just going to pin here, here, and here. We shall use things called tags. So here I'm going to do the marking so that you're able to get an even recess. Yeah. So here I'm also going to mark there. Now this ring has been made from metal, 8mm round bar. And then it has been twined with, it's called Rattan splint cane. So now I take my ring here and I make sure this ring touches the bottom. Okay, this is not any kind of a bed. Yeah, so it touches there at the bottom. So where I did the marking, I will take the tack and I'll begin to hit from here to sink it in. I'm using a small hammer such that I'm able to get enough room to nail this, to nail it in. It is not a hard process, so this is how we do it. Kindly guys, let me know where you're watching from. I like to have engagement with people, and kindly like and share. So here is where I'm going to pin it. So there is okay. And then you also always have to make sure it's at the center. I did a marking, so I was able to make sure it is at the center. I managed to use this as well. So this is how it is done. Yeah, this is how we recess it. So I'll have to do on the left and the right side and then the top. So this is exactly what is being done. I think here I'll have to nail it from here. Oops. No, it's okay. I should have used a vise. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much. This is my younger brother, so he's also an apprentice. He's also trying to learn from us. Yeah, so this is exactly what happens. So once I have that, that is now when I take the ring, where did I put that ring? Yeah. Now this is where I take this ring and I place it there inside. I place it inside, but I have to make sure it touches down there, because we cannot, there's no, what we are going to do, we are going to tie cane here, here, and here. So we are not able to tie cane from here. So we have to tie from these different portions. Yeah, so this is how exactly how it's going to look.
Come in, guys.
Yeah, come in, guys. Kindly like the video. Yeah, so that's now how it's going to be. So I'll take another one here. Yeah, I'll take another one here and I'll hit it from here. So, okay, I'm able to know where I'm supposed to. So I'll hit another nail here. And we have to use very small nails so that it does not form cracks or anything. Oh, let me start from here. Yeah, so this is 1 inch. The nail tag is 1 inch. Yeah, that's how I knock it in. So I'll also knock in here. This one is slightly shorter, so I have to get a much longer one. Yeah, so I'll also knock here. So before I go any further, I have to check if the ring recesses in well. Here it's a bit tight, so I'll push it that way. Yeah, the idea is the ring has to. Yeah, I think here I'll still have to knock it this way. It's a bit too. It's an intricate process, but yeah. Now you can see the ring is properly recessed. So I'll have to make sure so it has to be as tight as possible. Yeah, so yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, so the most important thing is you have to check whether you're doing the right thing. Here, I think I used a shorter nail, so I'll have to look for something longer. So I'll hit it from here. Yeah, so now that is how we have it done now. Always make sure it touches there, because we are not going to tie here. We are only going to tie this other area. Yeah, so that's okay. I'll make it a little bit tight so that, yeah. So now that is how it is. So next I'm going to start twining so that I cover these nails. So I usually use the smallest cane here. So the first and most important thing is I have to mark so that I'm able to know where I'm supposed to use it from. This is now called a square. So yes, I'll lock it. This is the best place to lock it now, here. So I lock it from here. Yeah, I'll lock it from here. Yeah, this is the best area to lock it. And then I mark. The marking is to ensure when I'm tying the cane, it's able to be at least on the same position. So this is how I'll mark it. So I'll mark from all the areas. I'll even mark from here. So even here has to be marked. This is not an ordinary bed. This design is not an ordinary one. So if I marked there, then I have to mark so that it goes at the same, so that the pattern is not messed up. So I've marked here, and I've marked the top. Now, next, this is the next process. Now I'm using the smallest cane. So this is the cane that I'm going to use. This is the next one, the next process. So it has to be as soft as possible. So guys, how are people coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So now this is the cane I'm going to use. So what I'll do, I will twine from where I marked. So I'll start binding. This is called rattan binding. So I'll start binding from here. So tell me guys where you're watching from. It's now, what time is it?
Right now it's 13 minutes to 9.
Oh, 13 minutes to 9. Wow. I don't know what time it is there. Yeah, so this is what is called now rattan binding. What I'm doing right now. The good thing, it will be very, very tight and permanent. So there should be no issue on this. Give me that pair of secatias. So now this is called rattan binding. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'll have to cut here. Yeah, kindly like guys the video, like and share. Subscribe now. This marks the end of, this one now marks the end of the twining. So what I'll do is I'll unwind here a bit. The good thing is that it's very, very permanent. So nothing can be done. This is the back side actually. This is now the back side. So you have to pull it and make sure it's as tight as possible. But there should be no space there. So that's how. Yeah, that comes to the end. Now the next one we have to do is this side. So we have to make sure again it is an even design. Actually, this is a headboard, like I said, and then once it's complete, that is how the bed will look like. Yeah, that's how now the bed will look like when it is fully recessed. Yeah, so now I have to tie here again. So I come this way. Where I marked, I have to start binding from there. So I marked there. So here is where I begin. This is a very, very tight joint, so it's not something that will come out. This is now what you call rattan binding. This is how we tie now. So this marks close to the end. Yeah, so cut here again. And then unwind a little. And you make your knot there. This is called the rattan knotting. Yeah, so you have to pull it as tight as possible. Yeah, so this is how you get it done. Yeah. Now you can see the pattern is slowly getting there with the pattern. Now you come to this side again. Come to this side. Now come to this side. Maybe Godfrey, you can remove for me that piece of wood here so that there are no interruptions. Yeah, so this is part of the work. Very, very intricate. Yeah, so now we'll have to do 3, 3, 3, 3. So this is 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, so we'll have to do 3, 3, and 3. So now here, this is the next part. This is now the final part. This is now the final part. This is the back of the bed. When you're binding here, you have to make sure the cane is as long as possible, such that we don't like to put joints on this kind of design, because it will look very, very untidy. The pattern has to look as even as possible. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, guys, kindly like. Yeah, so now we've reached the final part. As usual, you have to loosen up such that you're able to make a very tight joint. Yeah, so this is how it's done. Have to pull it as hard as possible. Yeah. So the first ring is complete. See, now that's complete.
And you go to the second one.
Yeah. So instead of going to the second one, I'll go to, I can go to this one even. So I can even go even this way, as I can go now even this way, and then I go the other way. So you have to make sure also the cane is as soft as possible. Come in, guys. Kindly comment, like and comment. Yeah, so this one we continue again. Just the same process. You see, now we cannot tie down here. So that's why I was saying it's very, very important. There is no space here. So we can't tie down there. So we only make 3 ties, not 4. Yeah, now when it reaches there, as usual, you make your tie from there. Loosen, and you make your knotting from there. Yeah, that's how it is. And then we cut. So we have already finished the first ring. This is the second ring. This is now the second ring. The same process. Now maybe I should do the other one here so that it becomes easier. I just go up here and then I go here as well. So that it becomes much, much easier. Remember, these ones are already marked, so I don't need to mark it again. This is called rattan knotting. Guys are watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so ask questions, guys. Yeah, this is how this is done. So how is your new year, guys?
Yeah.
How is your new year? Yeah, this is how it's done now. Oops. These are one of the most tricky areas. The most important thing is to make sure they don't get loose, because they can also have a tendency of getting loose. So very, very important. It's already getting loose here. It's already getting loose. So I have to pull where I started from. Yeah, and then I find a way of tying here. Because when it gets loose, it looks horrible. Yeah, so see, I've pulled the end there. So now at least we have a tight knot. Yeah. That one nice as. You see also when you apply varnish has a way of it look like glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, gum. Yeah, it's like gum. Varnish is like gum, especially when we apply those. We always apply 3 coats. Yeah. So I think the next one is this one. Oh, I did not put enough cane in water. So now next one is this. Yeah, let me know, guys, where you're watching from. Subscribe, like. Yeah, so This is now the next one. YouTube is not a very, very easy way to grow. So it's usually a long game. So somebody has to, you should never, most people give up. Yeah, it's not a it's a long-term process when it comes to growth. So here is okay. See, now the pattern is starting to look okay. Yeah, that one now. Yeah, so the next one. Is this. That part I've already. Yeah, that's the back of the bed. That's there. So the next one is here. This one. You're almost done, eh? So it's here. There. I did not carry enough. Okay, anyway, the idea is just to show them how it's being done. Yeah, guys, this is what we do for a living. This is called rattan weaving. This is what is called rattan weaving. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, so now that is how we do it. Let me see if this skin will be enough for the next one. See, you can see now the design is slowly coming out. And so I think let me do it this way. Come in, guys. Welcome in, guys. For 30 minutes. Okay. This one, I think I foresee myself putting a joint. Yeah, it was short. It was not as they had anticipated. Yeah. It was kind of a bit short because nothing goes to waste.
Sure.
So, yeah, so this is how it goes. We put a joint which is a bit hidden. And this is how we do it.
Come in, guys. Subscribe.
Subscribe, guys. Leave a comment. Yeah, so that part, I think I have to cut this. Oops. Cut it clean. Yeah, I have to cut it clean, yeah. This part is also there's one side, this side remaining. No, we'll have to end the video there because you not soak enough cane. Yeah, so now we come to the end of the video. So this part will be done much later.
We show you the after results.
Yeah, the after results. So this is how it looks. Give me that piece of wood. Just a short demonstration, yeah. So this is how the bed will look. So we'll also join the top part. Yeah, we'll join it like that. Yeah, and then that's how we have our headboard. This is how exactly it will look. So this is now behind the footrest. But the headboard, it has 2 panelists. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your time. And we'll check each other on the next video. This is now a rattan on wood bed. So bye, guys. Thank you.